So today, or this morning, I just want to add a little thing. It's a really good way of organising your day, or your kind of morning ritual. Is just remind yourself of your I hate to call it such a thing because it's very corporate, but known as the elevator pitch. You know, your 30-second synopsis that kind of sums up what you're doing, or who you are, what you're doing, who you're doing it for, why you're doing it, and practicing it, every day, every morning, and then looking at the different things in your life. I forget the author who I learned this from. In fact, actually, I went to one of his workshops as a business trainer many years ago. And it was just to consider your business as what he called FiMO, an easy way to split it up and something easy to remember. Finance, marketing and sales, and operations. So finance is the obvious stuff: cash flow, profit and loss, money, how much are you getting paid, how easy is it to do the things you want to do, how profitable are you, all things associated with that, even down to the mundane of bookkeeping, your experience of it, things like that. Also marketing and sales is, again, your experience of doing it, how successful is it working, what are those KPIs, again another corporate phrase, key performance indicators, and key performance indicators basically are a sort of a way of looking at how you're doing across time, and also how you're doing across time versus perhaps your nearest competitor, which is perhaps less important. It's more your nearest competitor in this respect is actually how you were doing days or weeks ago or seasons ago. How much do you want to improve, or how much you want to just stay at the level you're at, because let's remember it's a lifestyle transformation business. For some it will go beyond that. It will turn into something that wants to be a bigger business, perhaps with more employees, a bigger team, something which has a deeper, longer value in terms of because more people are involved, more clients, more people in the team. But anyway, KPIs, that's my marketing and sales. How is it resourced enough, as in, are you putting enough time and effort into not just the marketing on the social media, either paying somebody to help you do that, or doing it yourself? And are you actually spending enough time talking to people and communicating in the physical sense? Networking and building your friends and colleagues circle and your community. And then operations is kind of something that I'm probably going to not be able to help you as much with, because that's really about your product and your service. And while I can help with the marketing and the financial aspects of that, the operations is really about your craft, and making sure that your transformation craft, and making sure that you're as honed and tuned and educated as you can as you move along your career, but that you're making the experience and the service surrounding delivering that craft to your clients as efficient and as enjoyable and memorable as it can be. So there you've got kind of, I can go into a little bit more detail, but a little exercise for you is to perhaps each week, if you're moving forward and taking action working in your business, is to look at this FiMO: finance, marketing, operations and sales, and scoring them out of 10. Either keep a little spreadsheet or in your notebook, in your diary, keep a record of how many, how you feel about it. Just be quite instinctive. You can, sometimes actually it's better to do this once a month, because then you almost don't remember what you put last time, so that then you can be pleasantly surprised, let's hope, that you will have improved the score. You'll feel better about feel better about that particular area of your business. And that's a good way to start, to just measure. That's a form of KPI in itself, because it's just a very sort of general, wide-reaching one. It's not specifics and detailed numbers about marketing metrics and things like that. It's actually just, how are you doing in those business areas? How are you feeling about them month on month? So that's a good start. Practice your two things. Practice your what you're doing, who you're doing it for, and why. Your sort of elevator pitch. We do have to come up with a better word for that, better phrase. And help me how about put a comment and tell me a better phrase for transformation, for elevator pitch. Transformational pitch. Anyway, so those two things. Do that every morning. Review it, refine it, tweak it. When you're walking along the beach, or when you're walking to work, or to your office, to your studio, to your yoga shala, just repeat it to yourself. Keep reminding yourself about the people you're doing this for, and get as specific as you can, because that ultimately helps your marketing and positioning and who you're trying to talk to, and build a more solid, denser, if you like, community of people that are very connected to what you're doing and the value you're giving. Then FiMO, every month, say. So you've got every day, and then you've got every month or every week, up to you. Or every now and then when you remember. FiMO, finance, marketing and sales and operations, and just mark a score out of 10 for how those are doing for you. And just keep a track of it. More to come. Thanking you. Leave a comment in the post. Leave your scores in the post. That's interesting. Put some comments down there of where you feel like you are in FiMO right now. And why not scribble your pitch, your elevator pitch, in the comments too. And give me a new name for it.